I do not know if I can take it. Sometimes it seems like the whole thing is pointless. Like I am a loser and I will always be a loser.
Naruto is a splendid show. A show with many characters that evolve and grow, not just one. Rock Lee is one of those characters. He's not just like any other character, but one of the greatest in Naruto and many people's favorites, like myself. While making this video, I fell beloved with Rock Lee, and I'll tell you why. Rock Lee is a kid that does not know ninjutsu or genjutsu, and his taijutsu is weak as a kid. To many, that seems like a disadvantage, but to my guy, he sees it as an opportunity. He sees something in Rock Lee that no one else doesn't, the heart and will of perseverance. Before the Chunin exams, I thought Rock Lee was an untouchable character, not a character that someone can relate to or connect. But that was until I saw Rock Lee's backstory in the Chunin exams. This fight was about Rock Lee, not Gaara. The flashbacks of Rock Lee's childhood is what gives meaning and depth to this fight and makes it emotional and exciting at the same time. Flashing back to Lee's past, you see who Lee truly is. A kid that has nothing going for him but some lousy taijutsu. In this scene, when we see Lee training his butt off, going hard, giving himself self-imposed rules to make him stronger. The most interesting scene happens at this moment, one of the most saddest and most heartbreaking moments in Naruto. As the sun falls in the background, Lee also falls. He falls to his feet. He cries in defeat. This shows even the most hardworking people can fall, can doubt, can cry. As my guy shows up, Lee confesses to him. He doesn't believe that hard work can beat talent. He doubts himself. This is the most vulnerable spot for Rock Lee. He feels like a loser and a failure. But if it wasn't for my guy, Lee wouldn't be the spot that he was in. My guy is there for Lee, to help him. As Neji pulls Lee down, Guy lifts Lee up. The Chunin exams was a brutal fight. Lee did not know how to give up at all. Even unconscious, he still stands up. Even when Gaara demolished him, he still stands up. I think Lee would have died if Guy didn't step in. Without Guy, Lee wouldn't be at the spot he was in right now. To me, Lee and Guy's relationship is the one of love, a one of compassion. When Lee is about to die, Guy steps in, willing to save his student. And even unconscious, Lee still rises up, because he just doesn't know how to give up. Lee's morals and his ninja way is tested when he's injured. Lee's power of perseverance could be his biggest advantage, but biggest disadvantage. Because if you push too hard, there is always a risk. That's why I love the idea of the 8th gate. There's something on the line. There's death. You have to push 100% for something that you love. And my guy does that. He does it for Lee. He does it for someone he's worth sacrificing for. Same for how his dad did for him. Rock Lee has a choice. The biggest choice of his life. Either give up being a ninja, or continue with the surgery. Rock Lee believed with hard work he can be in the same level as Neji, and not be disrespected on. It's relatable because when you tell someone about your idea, they call it foolish, they call it unrealistic, they push you down. We need people to push us up, and the person to push Lee up is my guy. Guy is always there for Lee no matter what. They're inseparable. Lee believed hard work was no match against true genius, but Guy believed that Lee is a genius of hard work. In this moment, Lee believes of giving up again. He believes that his hard work won't work this time. Right now, Lee needs his sensei. He needs his father figure. Lee doesn't feel like being punished. He feels like he doesn't deserve this. He looks at it as a disadvantage, as a bad thing, which it is. But there's another way of looking at it, and it's how Guy looks at it. Guy believes when we hold ourselves accountable for our self-imposed rules, it makes us stronger, mentally and physically. When doing that, it makes it easier to achieve your next goal. Not only does this make your mental state stronger, but your physical side stronger too. When Lee doesn't accomplish something, he adds something to it. Because if we don't keep ourselves accountable for something, we grow weak. I love Lee and Guy's relationship because they're always pushing each other to the limit. In a time like this, Guy is reminding Lee his ninja way, why he should keep pushing. Because when we hold ourselves accountable for our self-imposed rules, we grow strong. Guy and Lee's relationship is strengthened even more in this scene. As Lee doubts himself and starts crying, the sun goes down, representing his fallen will of fire. But Guy is the light in Lee's life. Lee is in the dark, Lee is in the night, but Guy is his moon. He tells Lee that he's willing to die for him. That is the exact representation of love, willing to die right beside your student, your friend. Guy strengthens Lee. Guy is the light in Lee's life. I believe without Guy, Lee would have given up being a ninja long before they met. Lee struggled, but the lotus blooms twice. And in the end of the series, Lee bloomed, especially mentally. Neji is Lee's Sasuke. The talent versus the hard work. Team Guy accomplished their dreams, but didn't at the same time. Tenten never got to be a specialist for Lady Tsunade, but she did become a legendary ninja. Neji never got to escape his destiny, but he did shape it. And Lee sadly never got to fight Neji, but he became one of the greatest taijutsu masters in history and could go up against any ninja with ninjutsu or genjutsu. Bushibrow went through a lot, but that's what made him strong.
Not know what to do.
You're right, all the effort is pointless. If you don't believe in yourself,